If you played vanilla LSPDFR, you know the struggle. Right out of the box, the base mod only comes with 3 basic callouts: a store robbery, a high-speed pursuit, and an arrest warrant. After about 20 minutes on patrol, it starts to feel repetitive. You're doing the exact same calls over and over again. And let's be honest, it gets boring really fast. And that's where the LSPDFR community comes in. Thanks to talented third-party developers, there are dozens of custom callout packs you can download. Adding just a few of them introduces over 100 unique scenarios, completely changing how your patrol feels. In today's video, I'm going to show you step by step how to safely install custom callouts. So let's dive right in. And the first thing that you should install before installing any of those callout packs is the latest version of Rage Native UI. And as of today, that is 25th of July 2026, it is 1.9.3, and you can download this from their GitHub. You need to click on this ragenative.ui.zip, and to install this, extract it, go to the folder and copy only this ragenative.ui.dll, go to your GTA5 root directory and paste it. There is absolutely no need to install any of the other files, only one, ragenative.ui.dll. Now with that out of the way, let's start with installing Simu Callouts by Simu Tools. Before you install this, you need to extract these downloaded archives. You can use the inbuilt Windows tool, or you can use 7-zip, which is an open source alternative to WinRAR, or WinRAR. It is up to you. And in case the downloaded file is not a zip archive, the inbuilt Windows tool will not work. In such a scenario, you will have to rely on 7-zip or WinRAR. So let's get back to this. Extract the folder, go to the folder. Now here is a really simple trick. Every time you download a callout pack, you need to look for plugins folder. Plugins folder is not here, so I'm going to go to Grand Theft Auto 5 folder. And right here is the plugins folder. Now to install this callout pack, you just need to copy paste it to your GTA5 root directory, this folder. But before you do that, there is a good practice that you should follow. Open this plugins folder, open this LSPDFR folder. We're doing this to take a look at the callout settings, especially the keybinds. And for that, you need to look for an INI file. Now since that file is not here, it should be inside this Simu Callout folder. And there it is, settings.ini. Open it up. Oh boy. And on the very first line, the language is set to DE, that is German. You need to change it. I'm going to change it to EN. I think this should be English. And below that, there is a menu hotkey. This callout pack also comes with its own menu. And in case just like me you don't want this, you can just set it to none. Dialog key default is H. I want to change it. I will change it to Y. And secondary key is J. I don't know what will be the purpose of this key, so I think I already have something set to J. I'm going to change it to L. These are the callouts that are included in this callout pack. If you wish to disable any of these, you can just change true to false. But I will not be doing that. So I changed everything that I wanted to change. Yeah, 3 keybinds. Menu hotkey, I set it to none because I don't want the menu. Dialog key was H, I changed it to Y, and the secondary key was J and I changed it to L. That's it. Then I'm going to save the file. We have customized everything that we wanted to, now we just need to install it. So what I said back then, plugins folder, Simu Callout, GTA5 and plugins folder. So copy, go to your GTA5 root directory and paste it. That's it. It is a good practice to take a look at the settings file before you install it. And by GTA5 root directory, I mean the folder where your GTA5.exe file is located. GTA5.exe, GTA5be.exe and playgta5.exe. All these 3 files will be there. And here is a quick showcase of some of the callouts.
The Northeast Central Unit for a report of a civil disturbance at the location. We have any unit available for a 242. We're receiving calls regarding battery in progress. One subject is reportedly struck by another.
Avenue.
I'm updating your gas civil description now.
On San Andreas Avenue.
326.
Be stupid, I want to kill you.
10-4, I'll send a unit to help with traffic.
In Little Seoul.
The need a local unit to head over for an assault in progress. 2 people actively fighting. Respond and notify if backup is needed.
Respond code 2
Hard copy, I need another unit.
on Bridge Street in East Vinewood.
I'm done playing.
LSPD, I will kill you.
Oh, dear God. Get
Truck has been eliminated.
Hello.
You're under arrest, scumbag.
Southside, roll me back up.
Dispatch receiving multiple reports of gunfire, shot spotter indicating 6016.
4, 7, or 10. Copy all.
Eagle 1 is approaching.
So let's try another one. Chill LS Callouts by BB. Download, extract, go to the folder, look for the plugins folder. Yeah, there's no need to install this OIV file. Now we're only left with 2 folders, plugins and LSPDFR. So same thing that we did before. We're going to look at the settings before we install anything. INI file is right here, chillLSCallouts.ini. Let's take a look. Interaction key is set to Y, int key is set to end. No need to change it. And then these are individual callouts. If you wish to disable any of these, you can set this true to false, like this. But I will not be doing anything like that. So it's all fine. No need to change anything here. So let's go back. Plugins folder is right here. Select everything along with the plugins folder. In that case, there is also this LSPDFR folder. In almost all of the cases, the LSPDFR folder that's there with the plugins folder, it has some audio files. Mostly dispatch audio, like there is a Grand Theft Auto at the XYZ location. Let's get back to this. Select everything, copy, go back to your GTA5 root directory and paste it. Just like that.
Taxi.
And here is a quick gameplay of some of the callouts.
Receive 10-4, 7, Nora, 10. 10-4, I'll update CAD showing you on scene. Receives code 4, 1545. Received 10-4, 7, Nora, 10. 10-4, 7, Nora, 10. Copy, I'll update your status to on scene. 10-4. Let me know if you need backup.
Next one is a gigantic callout pack adding 46 unique scenarios by Silent Death 53, West Coast Callouts. Let's go over the installation process, and in this case you will run into trouble if you don't have 7-zip or WinRAR, because this one is a RAR archive, so you need 7-zip or WinRAR. 7-zip is free and open source, so my recommendation. Right click, extract to West Coast Callouts version 2.9.0. Look for the plugins folder, as always. Plugins folder is right here. But there are some other files too. First one is readme.txt, so read it and then delete it. And you will also see a familiar file right here, Rage Native UI. Remember, we installed the latest version of this file at the very beginning. So you must make sure to remove this ragenative.ui.dll file from all the downloaded callout packs before you install those. So once we do that, there's nothing left here, only the plugins folder. We're going to have a look at the settings file before we install this. So let's have a look. Yep, right here, West Coast Callouts.ini file. Open it up. It has some other customizations too. Scroll down to line 32. That's where the keys section starts, and as you will see that it has lots of keybinds. And it seems that this callout pack also has an inbuilt menu. It uses the key F12, and I really don't think that I will need that, so I'm going to set it to none. Pursuit key is B, leave it at that. Negotiation key is Y, leave it at that. And ambulance request key, it is set to X. I'm going to set it to none because I need an ambulance. I will call it using ultimate backup or policing redefined. There is a traffic stop key on line number 43. Why is it here? I don't know what it is going to do, so I'm just going to leave it like that. And then there is fire unit request key. Again, if I have to call this, I will use grammar police, ultimate backup or policing redefined. Search key is set to E. Let's leave it at that. No need to touch it. And there is also an inbuilt seatbelt function. Keybind is K. If you use any other seatbelt plugin, you can set it to none. And if you do wish to use the seatbelt function of this callout pack, you can leave it at K. I will not be using it, so that's why I set it to none. Otherwise, remember the keybind or change it if you wish to. And further below, there is lots of customization for each of the callouts, so we will not be touching that. Since we made some changes here, I need to save the file. Quit, and then same thing. Find the plugins folder, it is right here. Copy. Go to GTA5 root directory and paste it. I already have this installed, but this one is the latest version, that's why I'm going to replace everything. And here is a quick showcase.
Copy that. 7 Nora 10 received. I have you on scene. Clear 10-4. Do you need backup?
Eyes on suspect.
Copy.
Right here, they're on foot.
Copy on foot.
LSPD, drop the gun! Oh, that's a bad idea.
Suspect in custody.
I got you.
Buddha,
Confirmed driver arrested.
take your last
Alcohol investigators en route, please secure
Just
scene.
give up.
Ten 4, 7 Nora 10 received on scene. I'll update your CAD.
Probably the idiot. I got him here. Got him here. Got out.
Copy.
Got out.
Copy.
Rolling him now.
Copy.
Need backup.
Copy.
Rolling him now.
Copy.
Dispatch, need backup.
Copy. Copy.
Up next, MC Callouts by YAST. Again, we have a simple zip file, so extract it. And then look for the plugins folder. And here is a readme.pdf file, so readme and then remove this. Now there is a new file that you will see here, callout interface api.dll. It is required for this callout pack to work well with callout interface plugin, so do not remove this. As always, before installing, we will take a look at the settings file. So go to plugins, LSPDFR, and mccallouts.ini file is right here. Open it up. Take a look at line number 8. Language is set to English, that is the default. And if you wish to change that, let's say you wish to change it to French, just copy any of the phrases, respective phrase, and paste it here. And replace the English with that. Change it to Russian, simple. Polish, Turkish, Indonesian. I will be going with English. So let me just revert back. Next, line number 18 and line number 22. Enable ultimate backup, enable PR. Right now I'm using ultimate backup, so I will just set this one to false. Line number 26 onward, there are keybinds. Primary key is set to Y. Leave it. Leave it or change it, up to you. MC menu key is F6, I will be setting it to none. Because there's nothing in this menu that isn't already there in the policing redefined and stop the pad. Therefore, I do not need this. Callout menu key is set to J and I will be setting it to none. I'll be setting it to none because I don't need this menu. If I have to enable or disable any of the callouts, I can just do this in this ini file. So it is set to true. If you wish to disable anything, just set it to false. I will not be doing that. There are some changes to the file, that is why we need to save this. And then look for the plugins folder. Select everything, copy everything, go to your GTA5 root directory and paste it.
Dispatch to
And time for the
report of
showcase.
a vicious animal in the area. RP reports that the animal is aggressive. Use caution and advise on animal control when on scene. 10-4. 7, Nora. Hen. Dispatch copy showing you on scene.
Hello,
another
I can't
unit?
find my pet. It has been missing for several minutes, but it must be nearby. Oh, sorry, and its name is... It just slipped away. Please help me find it.
Shit, life is good, man. I mean, really, I can't complain. Asshole.
Copy, I'll get him en route.
On Olympic Freeway.
In Little Seoul. Receives code 4, 1545.
Grand Theft Auto. Units requesting air support.
Respond code gray. 10-4. 7, Nora. Hen. Copy, I'll update your status to on scene.
Hey buddy, nice to see you. Looks like you've grown yourself quite a nice belly, huh? Anyways, I have spotted this vehicle right here, which fled from us earlier. The suspect has to be around. We only know he is a white male. I assume he is going in the shopping mall. He's probably hungry.
I didn't say you were white trash. I said your nails were white trash. You're looking good. Same to you.
You good?
Got out of the suspect.
Copy. 10-4.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
We got you, asshole!
Ah, no way. Give it up.
Don't make
We
me use
have you
this!
surrounded.
Copy, 1 in
Got you now.
custody. Radio if you need
Give it
transport.
up! You're surrounded! You're under...
10-4, suspect is in custody. I repeat, suspect is in custody.
Do it! I got your back!
Received. I'll get a unit
Next one
to
is
the scene.
Kuchera Callout by Against All Odds, another huge callout pack which features 50 plus callouts. So let's go with the installation process. Extract the archive, go to the folder, and again you will see the raised-native-ui.dll. Again, you need to remove this. The reason behind removing this file from all these downloads is that we need to make sure that we have the latest version of raised-native-ui in the GTA5 root directory. And it is possible that you download a callout pack that was pretty old and it had an old version of raised-native-ui, and it may create problems. Again, plugins folder is right here, so we need to copy paste everything that is here into your GTA5 root directory. But before that, we'll take a look in the settings. So go to plugins, LSPDFR, open Kuchera Callouts.ini file. These are the callout toggles. If you wish to disable any of the callouts, you can just change this true to false. But we will not be doing that. The thing that you should customize if you want to are these vehicles, like city police vehicles, police 2, police 3, county police vehicle, pets, police impersonator vehicle, and bus driver pet. There is no need to change anything here, but if you wish to, you can change it. Let me give you an example. Police 2, I hate that buffalo, so I will just remove it. And I'm going to add one more vehicle. You need to add the model name, comma separated. I know the name, it is Police Old 71. And if you wish to add more, just put a comma and then add the name, model name, spawn name. And the same thing with the sheriff. Exactly like that. And then on line 72 and 73, int call is set to end and the action key is set to Y. So I'm going to leave it at that. But if you want to change it, you can do it here. Again, some changes to the file, so we need to save it. And then back to Kuchera Callouts 3.0 folder, because the plugins folder is right here. Again, select everything, go to your GTA5 root directory and paste it. This time I'm going to skip it because I already have this up-to-date version with some customizations.
Any unit available.
Here is
We
a
have
showcase of
reports
Kuchera
of
Callouts.
disturbance. Respond and assess the situation. I'll update CAD where the call originated at. Clear, Kid 4. Let me know if you need backup.
Hello. On the floor!
Eyes on suspect.
Cut him off.
Suspect in custody.
There's nowhere to go! You're surrounded!
Copy that. File number has been generated, and we do have a record on the route for the vehicle.
Any unit available, respond to a 1033. Silent alarm activation, front door 101. Proceed with caution and advise when en route. Kent 4, 7, Nora 10. Received on scene, I'll update your CAD.
Go to my barbecue tomorrow.
Dispatch to available SWAT team units, I need you to respond.
Copy. Copy dispatch, go Bravo and Delta units en route.
Approaching from the south side.
Moving on to the next one, Wilderness Callout by LX Qwaned, which was recently remastered by YASD. So same process, download, extract, look for the plugins folder, some cleanup, some customization, and then we'll install it. Plugins folder is right here. But again, there is raised-native-ui, so we need to remove this. readme.txt, read it, then remove it. This file, the license file, you can also remove this. And then let's go to the plugins folder, LSPDFR. And okay, there is a folder called Police Smart Radio. It is for a plugin, pretty old plugin. I don't think anyone even uses it. You can totally leave this as is, or you can remove this. Let's check out the ini file, the configuration. On line number 6, there is your name. You can change it. Maybe it will be used during certain dialogues, I don't know. And then on line number 10, there is enable binoculars. It is set to true. If you don't wish to use the binoculars, you can set it to false. Enable ambient events. As far as I know, there is a hunting ambient event, public intoxication and brandishing. If you don't want those, you can set it to false. And then right below that, these are the callouts. You can set it to true or false if you wish to disable any of those. And then from line 46 onwards, keybinds. There is primary action key Y and H. You need to remember these. If you're playing it, you need to remember this. Maybe there will be prompt. I think there should be. And then int callout is set to end. And modifier key is left control. You can also change this. You just need to visit this website. So let's say that I wish to change my modifier key from control to alt, because control toggles stealth action and it looks bad. There it is. Right here, we got menu is for the alt key. So I'm going to select it and then go back to that ini file and replace the modifier here. Okay, there is an interaction menu too. Keybind is O and it uses modifier key, which means the keybind will be Alt and O. Next one is binoculars. And it says right here that it uses modifier key. So to toggle binoculars, you need to press this key with the modifier. So in my case, it is going to be Alt with the I key. Okay, up next we got the helicopter camera, also uses the modifier key. So Alt U. Helicopter camera scan also uses modifier key. So Alt and E. Binoculars and the helicopter also has night vision and thermal vision. I've seen in the binoculars it doesn't work. Maybe it's going to work with the helicopter camera, but I've yet to test it. And below that there is customization for the vet unit and the air ambulance. So change it if you wish to. There is ped model, vehicle, and I'm seeing livery number right here too for the helicopter. Again, since we made some changes to the file, we need to save it and then find the plugins folder. Copy, select all, copy, GTA5 root directory and paste. I will not be doing that because I already have this installed with some customizations. Okay, I forgot to mention one thing here. Go to plugins folder, go to LSPDFR, go to Wilderness Callouts folder, and this is the binocular texture. When you open the binoculars, this is what you will see on your screen as an overlay. So if you want to make any change, you can just modify this image.
Need a unit to respond
And then
to a
quick
possible
showcase.
arson incident. I have FD on standby. Please respond and notify when on scene. Copy. 7, Nora, 10. Received, I have you on scene.
3 out of priority 3.
10-4 engine 3, copy, priority 3.
Assistance required.
On Panorama Drive.
In the Grand Sonora Desert.
Reports coming in of units requesting air support during an active pursuit. Suspect vehicle showing no signs of stopping. I'll notify the air unit. 1602. On Panorama Drive.
All units, the air is being held for emergency traffic only. I'll route you an air unit.
We've got eyes
Sandy
on
Shores.
suspect below. Suspect at the range.
incoming.
Guy just turned westbound. He's now westbound.
I will shoot you. Let's see those hands right now.
Get the fuck down!
Don't
Police!
you move. Give it up.
We've
Nowhere
got
to
you
run.
fixed, punk!
Go ahead, make me use it.
On me, code 8!
On my command.
We are code 4. No further units required.
Right, so the next callout pack is Qwaned Callouts by Qwaned. I've yet to try this. I've never actually used this callout pack. Again, we have an ARIA archive, so you need 7-zip or WinRAR. Extract it and look for the plugins folder. Callout interface license. What is this, man? Okay, nothing. Let's look for the plugins folder, and it's right here in the GTA5 folder. As always, we need to copy paste this to GTA5 root directory, but before we'll take a look inside the settings file. I don't see any setting here, so it is also possible that once you use this callout pack, go on duty while using this, it's going to create a setting file. It's possible, I don't know. Maybe there is not going to be a settings file. That is also totally fine. Since there is no setting, we just need to look for the plugins folder again, select everything, copy, GTA5 root directory and paste. I have this callout pack, okay, I did not knew that. So let me replace it anyway. And here is a quick showcase of the Qwaned Callouts.
For a report of a civil disturbance at the location, 7 Nora 10. Received on scene, I'll update your CAD. Received, I'll get you another unit.
On Panorama Drive, in the Grand Sonora Desert.
Alpha 2, we're on page 3.
Copy.
Right here on foot.
Copy on foot. 10-4.
Let's see those hands. Don't make me kill you, asshole.
Suspect apprehended.
I'm backing you up!
Unit, slow down. Code 4 arrest. Suspect is in custody.
We have you outflanked! Give up!
I can hook you up with any light lizard you want. You have the right.
Suspicious activity.
On Marina Drive, near the Alamo Sea by the beach area.
10-4. 7 Nora 10. Copy, showing you on scene.
Assistance needed.
On Marina Drive, near the Alamo Sea by the beach area.
Oh, shot fire, officer down, shot fire, officer down. Got a city officer down, shot fire.
3D message. 10-4. 7 Nora 10. Be on scene.
And that brings us to 686 Callouts by Charlie 686. Let's go over the installation. Another zip file, so just download, extract, and then look for the plugins folder right here. Yeah, installation plus details, you can just go to this link and read that, and after that you need to remove this. And then plugins folder, LSPDFR. We're going to customize some things before we install this. INI file is in here, plugins LSPDFR 686 callouts folder. And this one also comes with some translations, so if you wish to change anything here, just replace this phrase. For example, replace English with Chinese, or Czech, or Russian, Spanish. I'll be going with English. Only two keybinds here, one is for ending callout and one is the primary key, interaction key, which is Y and end, so no need to change anything. This is the list of callouts. If you wish to disable any of those, just set it to false. But we will not be doing that, so I reverted it. And then there is a setting on line number 48, auto end call. Default is set to true, which means the callout pack is going to control when the call ends. And if you don't want that, you want to have control over when the call clears, you can set it to false. When this is set to false, the call will end when you press the end key or radio the dispatch about the code 4. Now 686 callout has a high risk escort callout. You'll be escorting a prisoner to or from the Bolingbroke Penitentiary. And the setting right below that, from the line 54 all the way till 63, is for that specific callout. So my advice is that you should try this callout in the game with these default settings before making any change, so you will know what is what. And then there is custom pursuit. It is set to true, leave it at true. So I don't think we have made any change here. So if in case you have done that, you can just save this file and then we are going to install it. Let's find the plugins folder. Right here in the 686 callouts version 2.1.2.0 folder, select GTA5 root directory and paste. Not replacing anything. So what I was talking about, that custom pursuit. Go to the plugins folder, go to plugins, LSPDFR 686 callouts, data, and then pursuits. These are the custom pursuits that you can design using this same XML format with your own vehicle, own ped, and modify various other parameters like is it going to be a DUI, whether the suspect is going to be armed, or whether he is going to use that weapon during the pursuit. You can modify all of that. And if you wish to know in detail how you can do this, you can just check this video right here. And the majority of the settings files that we were modifying during the installation, you can find those files in here, GTA5 root directory, plugins, and then LSPDFR folder. If not here, then it should be inside one of these folders. Okay, now here is a quick showcase of the 686 callouts.
SOS activation, pinging near the county line. Copy that. 7 Nora 10-4, marking you on scene.
There's nowhere to go! You're surrounded!
We have a 211 in progress. Need more units to respond.
On Cholla Springs Avenue.
10-4, 7 Nora 10. Dispatch copy showing you on scene. Copy, all route on your way.
On Cholla Springs Avenue.
In Sandy Shores.
All units, the air is being held for emergency traffic only. Receive suspect 115 on scene.
On Cholla Springs Avenue.
In Sandy Shores.
You're
Copy, all
surrounded,
route.
asshole!
On Cholla Springs Avenue.
In Sandy Shores.
Give up! Taking fire! Need assistance!
North Central unit to respond for an SOS activation. Pinging near the county line, and the nature of the emergency is unknown. Any unit in the area, respond and investigate.
74th is on.
Suspect's dead. Please don't! Somebody help!
And that is all there is to it, finding the plugins folder. So say goodbye to running those same 3 base calls on repeat and enjoy all the new scenarios the community has built. Thanks for watching, stay safe on patrol, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.